Guys, it's Retro Ross here. Welcome back to Mushy Monday, where we play a cute, cozy game. And today we're going to be playing the demo for Our Life for Now and Forever. It's a game I found on Itch.io a while back, and I definitely wanted to give this a try. It's kind of a visual novel type game. I played a little bit of it, but I think I'm gonna go ahead and start new for you guys. So let's get started, and I hope you're having a wonderful time as you're watching this. Welcome to Our Life Now and Forever intro demo. This is a preview that includes the first few scenes of game's prologue. Expansions and improvements of the game will come out as time goes on. For example, the finished version will have a partial voice acting. This initial demo doesn't have any voice lines. When the game is complete, the entire story will be playable from start to the end for free. However, optional paid DLCs will be available to add in even more scenes. The very start is a brief tutorial that will be skippable in future playthroughs. It'll help you get acquainted with all of the many ways your choices can impact how the game plays. At any time, you can press the pref button on the left side of the game screen to open the settings page and make the experience better suited for you. You can change the text size, font. Okay. It spanned 12 years, with the character you play as beginning as a 10-year-old child and ending up as a 22-year-old adult. In between those points are other stages of life: 14-year-old adolescence, 18-year-old young adult, and these two time periods referred to as step 1 through 4. This demo only contains a scene from childhood. You'll be able to determine almost everything but the playable character's name. About the playable character: name, appearance, personality, pronouns, skills, weakness, how they act, how they feel, and more. All those details can change as you grow up over the course of the game. However, they won't be forgotten. Who you are and who you were is remembered by the game and the characters you meet. Choices you pick in step 1 can still be referenced all the way in step 4. It builds together. Wow. The goal of Our Life is to let you truly live your own unique life in the quaint mountain town of Golden Grove. But there are also 2 lead characters who will grow up alongside your MC, Tamarik and Len. I'm just calling them Len. You'll have the option of being their friend, pursuing one romantically, just to have them simply be people you know, letting your connections change over time, and so on. Your relationship is customizable and progresses at whatever rate you want it to. If you want it to, though, there are a couple of limits to what you can do. You can't date them both or break up with one after officially getting together. If you had a lead become your romantic partner, that's permanent. Tamarik is a little girl, she, her, when you meet her, and she always identifies as a woman. Q? I don't know if I'm saying his name correctly. I'm sorry if I'm not. Begins the story as a little boy, but questions their gender as the years go by. Q will ultimately come out as gender fluid, he/they. Our Life Now and Forever does include the option of romance. Doesn't include the option to romance a strictly male identifying character, but we do have another game, Our Life Beginning and Always, if for that preference. There will be another character to interact with and befriend besides Mark and Q, though those 2 are the main focal points. How well you get along with other kids, your teachers, your mom, and so on is still in your control. With these basic mentioned, the tutorial will move on to a new section screen now to explain the majority of gameplay elements. First thing you'll do in Our Life Now and Forever is design the appearance and basic details of your character. You'll be able to select first, last name, add nicknames too, and you can also give your MC either generalized size, choose the dominant hand, and so on. The sex gender of MC is customizable as well. That'll be addressed more later. The remaining parts of the section are all many ways you can edit the appearance of your character. A cute dress-up doll icon is included to give an idea of what your playable character is like. You can change every aspect of the doll, from the shape of the head and eyes to the hairstyle and the color elements. Okay, cool. Oh, there's even one special tint that allows you to exactly match the hair and or eye color of your biological mom in the story. Okay, cool. Okay. The game has a first person's perspective, so you don't see your MC standing alongside the non playable characters in the normal script character sprite style. The first round designs be set, important basics, your eye colors can tone. Okay. To get the option to use the screen to recustomize your MC significantly at the start of at each step. Okay. Okay, cool. Okay, that's everything for this initial screen. Let's again. Okay, cool. I'm sorry, I know that was a bit of a long intro, but hey, it's very informative. No, I feel like my chin's kind of, maybe it's kind of pointed. Not so much. Face type. I'm a little lighter than that. Does it make a difference? Oh, it does. It's very slight. Very slight. Very slight differences. Yeah, okay. Okay, that's cool. The hair. Oh, that's so cute. That's adorable. It might be a little short today, so bear with me on that. Oh, this is just, oh, okay. We gotta kick the front style. I kind of like this one. Okay, I'm feeling it. Now, I thought I saw a section that says back of hair. Is it this one? So what if I do that a darker color? Oh. No, what if I do? No. So back here. And then the front. Yeah. Okay, cool beans. Cool beans. I'm feeling that. Filters? Long. Oh. Wait, do they have more options? Oh, it's just medium selected. Okay, long. Okay, nah. I prefer my Oh Lord, what did I do with it? Yeah. I'm okay with that. Neck under. Oh my goodness, there's a lot. I keep it pretty simple, so maybe like a t-shirt. Usually like light colors. Outer layer. Definitely a hoodie girl. I would go with a darker color. Head accessories. Oh, that's cool. Wish I had a mushroom hat. Oh, what's this? Oh, that's so cute. Glasses. Yes, because I do wear them. Mines are kind of like pinkish. Yeah. Okay, I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. Earrings. Don't really wear those anymore. Bandages. Wait, does septums count? I know those are earrings, but hey. No. Okay. This is the extra stuff. Scars. Other. Freckles. I don't have any moles. I don't have vitiligo. I don't have birthmark on my face. No scars currently. Okay, cool. I am of the short variety. I am right-handed. The rose. I'll just say Rose Smith. Yeah. Hello from the tutorial again. Now you get to customize your identity of the main character. Like the MC's appearance, you can make this aspect of your character as personalized as you want, or not make use of more specific elements. Determine the gender the MC is assigned at birth, what pronouns they use, if they use multiple pronouns, adding in your own custom pronouns, selecting which gender terms they're comfortable with, and such may be all up to you. You can also change everything except your assigned gender at birth at the start of every new step. If you want to begin one type of identity, then have your MC go through a transition once they're older, it's completely doable. Feel free to select whatever feels the most comfortable for you at this stage of the story. So, she, her, they, them. Kind of there. I am. Yeah. Based on my pronouns. Now that you've got your own character ready, you'll be able to influence the appearance of your biological mother. She has 3 hair textures and 6 skin tones. You can have her look as similar or as different from your main character as you like. She chooses to raise her child on her own and use artificial insemination to give birth to your character. Oh. So if your character happens to look nothing like their mom, it can assume that they have taken after the off-screen father instead. You'll also have to choose what term your character refers to her by. Currently, it must be a title in order to make sense of the script. You can enter her first name, but don't phrase it. It makes sense. Later building the game may be suited to call her by her name instead of a title. You'll also be able to change the title you use for her at the start of every new chapter. Her skin tone and texture will remain consistent for the rest of the game. I definitely call her Mom. Well, Mom, yeah, I mainly call her that. So pretty. And we got to the last bit of customization before the story begins. Your interface display type. First, there are stickers. Your sticker. A sticker is just a charm little image that appears in certain screen graphics, such as a choice menus and, most importantly, save files. You can easily track different playthroughs by using different stickers, and your stickers can change whenever you want to click the info button. Oh, okay. One example to use if you would have a playthrough you're enjoying, but in step 2 you're not sure if you want to romantically pursue them, you can take the set save file, change the sticker, and make another save. One version of the story in the sticker. Okay, got it. Find that there are 2 different text box styles to choose from. A traditional visual novel arrangement with the box and always along with the bottom of the screen. Okay. You can switch between any time for the preference screen. Okay, cool. By default, the text styles speak. Okay, thank you for reading. Begin tutorial. Choose a sticker. Of course, I have to go with the mushroom. Alright. I prefer that style. Oh my god, okay, we're at actual gameplay now. This is so cute and cozy. It looked like fall in Golden Grove, more than any place you'd seen before. It could be in one of your old picture books to show little kids that autumn was supposed to be. There weren't any green trees or bushes, but there weren't just bare branches yet. It was almost the same as normal. All had changed were the colors: red, orange, yellow, and brown. Even the blue of the sky high above your head seemed different than it did in the summer. It wasn't as bright either, as though it had gotten tired of sparkling by this late in the year, or like it was even further away from you now, and that you were in this place. The plants and sky didn't get this way before you lived where you used to live. Your thoughts continued to jump around while you stood there in the big circle of the street at the end of the road. It was a weird path to you. It couldn't take you ahead or to the sides or anywhere else like most streets you'd gone down. This one only came right here, the big houses. The view in front of you was something you'd only ever see in photos before you stapled together papers that advertised middle houses being for sale. It had been a picture book to you until this day. You knew that it felt like fall here too, because it was cold outside. Chilly enough that you sometimes held your eyes closed for a few seconds longer than usual to try keeping your eyeballs from feeling like they were going to freeze inside your head. This was a real place, the icy air surrounding you said, and you were really in it. And it was where you were going to stay. That was new. Your mom and you had lived in apartments before, and never for a very long time. Each time. That was until she got a big job in this not that big town and bought a big house, and you wouldn't be going anywhere else for a long time. Now in that moment you couldn't imagine being there forever. But that's just the way it was. The old tan house at the very end of the long road was your house, standing tall with two others by its side. The buildings were homes too, with their own people living inside, and those people in those ancient houses were going to be your neighbors. Oh, we have so many choices. You were super excited about everything happening. Nothing was going to be boring anymore. And it was even better because you'd be doing this with your mom. You have so much fun together. Rose, come over and take a look. Oh, that's your mom's voice. You hadn't noticed she'd gotten so far. You wasted no time catching up in order to reunite with her. Off the cul-de-sac road and cutting across lines of grass and sidewalk, you reached a picket fence your mom had called from, and the gate was unlocked. Unlike the other houses in front of yours, a tiny gray stone walkway that led up to a couple little steps, and those steps to the door. You walked along the private path, making sure that each foot landed squarely on a rock and not one on the dirty crack between until you arrived at the end of the line. Then you hopped up the tiny stairs to join your mom. Oh, that's minus the hair color and eye color, that's how my mom would dress. And there your mom was standing at the edge of the porch, arms folded, waiting. You must have been moving around before, because the shiny opal earrings she had were twisted from side to side a little bit. You knew they were real opal stones because she told you before when she first got them. She also told you a long time ago that her normal name, not Mom, was Opal. Her clothes were the color of cloudy day after. Her clothes were the colors of a cloudy day after rain had already come and gone. The kind of day that could be cold and bad, or really a mix of relaxing and comfy. It depended. You wondered which way she'd look at it from. You didn't know. The rest of her, though, was so much more bold, especially the matching pearly cranberryness of both her hair and eyes. There weren't a lot of things out in the world with that color that could feel gloomy. Your mom smiled at you. It made you feel as soft and warm on the inside as your mom was on the outside. What do you think? It's a pretty place, huh? It's beautiful. I agree, my dear. Her mouth stayed in the shape of a smile, but her eyes and eyebrows changed, bending in a way that made it seem like she wasn't really smiling, or it was some kind of smile. She put a hand on one of the white painted pole things and kept the porch roof from falling down. Her fingers moved along it. Wouldn't be too much longer. The real estate agent should be here to hand over the keys in a couple of hours or so. Then it's official. We'll be the newest residents of Golden Grove. You shifted your weight from one foot to the other. This is a big deal for your mom. Her whole life is changing too. You hoped it wouldn't be a mistake. You didn't want your mom to be sad. Well, you've seen the yard and the outside, but don't you have to wait here the entire time? How about you go look around the rest of the neighborhood? She bent down, placing her hand on her knees in order to speak directly to you on the same level. It's a safe town, especially this area. You'll be able to play freely out here. Mom went back to her normal way of standing with her head up high and arms folded. That's the spirit. Enjoy yourself. Just don't stray into any other streets today. I promise I won't. Thank you, I trust you. With that, you flipped around and bolted down the stairs and went back towards the sidewalk, ready to explore. With that, you flipped around, bolted down the steps, and went back towards the sidewalk, ready to explore. Step 1 prologue. Oh, it's so cute. Your shoes really squished into the dirt part when you crossed from where you were down to the solid road. Ooh. The smell of the grass and rain, soft and ground crisp through somehow, also kind of musty, hung in the air, bringing a whole new year of school with it. You were going to be a 5th grader. It would be completely different from being a 4th grader. And not just because you'd be attending a new school. You'd be in the highest grade of the place. Oh, maybe that's why your mom was so sure you could do this by yourself. It felt good knowing there was more and more out there that you'd be able to explore on your own. Then before you took one more step, there was a faint tap against your shoulder. It was barely stronger than the wind, but it was definitely something, and it was completely out of nowhere. You put both your fists up defensively. Nothing was going to get you, and you'd be ready even if it tried. Rapidly, you ping-ponged your gaze from left to right, trying to get a glimpse of the poking predator. No one was there. The neighborhood was empty except for you. You would have settled on it being a mystery forever if you hadn't noticed there was a thing behind from the encounter. Sitting there in between the muddy brown blades of grass, something new. Oh, paper airplane. Paper airplane. Would you throw it? Who would throw this at a stranger? And why would they disappear after doing it? As you consider those questions, your gaze shifted back towards the right and the side of the street where the tap came from. Whoever sent this to you have gone that way. So you crouched down to grab it while looking out to make sure that nothing else snuck up on you. The paper didn't feel as crinkly, crackly the way most normal paper did. It was thicker, somehow like a piece of cloth. It was cottony. It wasn't the only part that stood out. The page was tan color, with dark brown lines, not white or blue, or white and black, something regular. More questions added to the confusion. Where your paper, where did it come from? You turned the paper airplane around in your hands and squinted your eyes keenly. There were pencil markings on the underside. The paper had scribbles or maybe even letters. That was enough of a sign to undo the shape someone had put together. And you pull at the flaps of the plane and flatten it out between your palms in the best you can. It was true the paper airplane had a message. Well, maybe. There were some words on it, but not a lot. They were they were on different lines from each other. You read over the tiny part of the bottom. Hello, go out, hide out. And then in the corner says, Rose Smith. Okay, that's a little weird. Oh, thanks, twin. My twin just texted me. There was no mistake that you were the one meant to get the plane. You scrunch up your face. A person wrote stuff on a piece of paper, turned it into an airplane, and threw it to another person. The message they sent was that. That's a mystery we're solving. Maybe the words were a code that you had to break. You were going to get down to the bottom of this. Someone or something had to have sent this to you. You weren't going to stop until you found out who and why. Past the parts where the light shone through the clouds and the parts where it got darker, you began to investigate. Then your investigation by heading to the same direction the paper had hit you from. The half circle of houses was out of sight, but the time and normal sidewalk ended and were really ended. Instead of connecting to another street or homes or stores, there was a car road behind you and a bunch of trees and plain grown in front. Going down the road, you have to bring you to the rest of the town eventually. But you were sure that would be staying too far, like your mom warned you against. That was okay. You had other options. All right, actually, I'm going to go ahead and cut it here. So thank you for joining me on this first part of our Life Now and Forever demo. We'll definitely pick this up on next Monday. This is like very cute and cozy. Ooh, it's very cute and cozy. So we'll see what this story brings us and who we choose to romance. So I'll catch you guys next time. Bye.